Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about how to use LTSPICEIV, which there can be downloaded, from the net, and it's freeware. And let's get started. You go to what I'm going to do today is using LTSPICEIV for diode characteristic, or we're going to see the IV, the current and the voltage for the diode, and I'm going to use the very simple circuit. And let's get started. We go to File, we go to our new schematic, and you can see this one. You can show grid or no grid, but this one I'm gonna use show grid. And then what we need is we going to need ground. Okay, so just to be familiar with the LTSPICEIV, let's take a look quick for each icon. This one is the resistor, capacitor, that are standard components, and this one also you can go to for a component which is have voltage. You have PMOS and MOS, and then also many components. You can play around with this window later on. And then also they have main menu edit. You have also can pick up components from here, and then you also have function move, duplicate, delete, drag, and just to be quick, this is also cut in case that you want to delete some devices. You can use this icon for the cut. And then also they have the menu here, rotate icon, to rotate your components. And when you want to simulate, you just simply hit run. Okay, so let's get started. Let's draw the circuit. So what you need ground. Just left click on the mouse, and then right click to stop placing component. And I also pick the diode right here, left click to place the diode, right click to stop. And then also you need R, and I want to rotate. I just go here. Okay, you just go to this icon, rotate, and left click, and then you do the same thing, right click to stop placing. And next one is the voltage source. Okay, and then I have the voltage source right here, so I'll click OK, and right click, stop placing the device. And if you want to rearrange the circuit, you can go to you want to move the ground, so you go to move, or you can use hotkey or F7, and you click on the left on the top of your component. You can move around. And this one is very nice thing is that if you want to move another components, you don't have to go to that menu again. You simply, can continue, by placing the cursor on the device and left click, and you can easily move. And then now you want to make a connections. You go to wire, this icon, and then you connect our devices together. Okay, and then the diode go to ground, and also this one right here. Alright, next you want to change, or you want to set up the value of your devices. For this one, resistor, you simply put the cursor on the device and right click. So let's say I want the resistance to be 100 ohms, so you just simply hit on that one, click OK. And also the voltage source, you do the same thing, put the cursor on the top of the voltage source and then right click, and you set up the DC value to be I set up to be 15, click OK. And then the next one, you can take a look at this. You right click, you can pick up new diode. You want specific diode number here. So if I'm going to use the 1N4148, I simply choose this one. So I got it to be the diode that we need. And I also want to point out, for this one, the voltage source, you right click on the voltage source. You can go to this advanced in case as if you want the source to be sinusoidal, or you want to be pulse. You can choose whatever you are looking for. So I use this one as the DC voltage source, so I cancel that. Now to be easier, to when you want to plot, you need to label your node. For this one, I'm gonna put this one as the VD. That means the voltage across the diode. So what I do is that I simply put the cursor on the line and right click, and you go to label net. I put this one as VD, and I click OK. So and then you put this one on close to the line as the voltage reference. Next one is you want to set up, because you want to sweep the DC, because you want to bias the diode. Which you know that to bias the diode, you can do the reverse bias and the forward bias. And for this one, I'm going to show you the forward bias. So what you need to do, you go to edit, and then you will go to PSPICE analysis, and this window show you transient. That for the x-axis it's become the time, right? For the AC analysis, you on the x-axis it's become the frequency, or you want to see the frequency response, in case you want to see what low pass filter, high pass filter. And this is what we're looking for, DC sweep. And then the name of the source to sweep, I have the voltage source to be V1, so I put this one as V1. and start value of to be a forward bias, I start from 0, and then stop value I put is at 100 volt. The increment I put 1. You can put any number in here, it doesn't matter. And then you left click to place this window to give you information. That's what we're going to do is that we're going to sweep DC source voltage V1, start from 0 and then end up at 100 volt, and then your increment is 1. Okay, so now you're ready to get the plot, and then what I need to do, I just go to simulate and you go run. It's gonna show the plot. You can maximize this plot window, and then what we're looking for is that you want to see the current flowing through the diode, right? And then also the x-axis to be the voltage drop across the diode. So that's what we're looking for diode characteristic. So you minimize your plot window again. You go to plot setting, you go to address, or you can simply use this window also, but I go to this one, address, Control A, and we're looking for the current flowing to the diode, so it's become ID1. But this exits, it just become V1, not the voltage drop across the diode. This is your V1, but we need the voltage drop across the diode. Sorry. And then you need to change your axis setting to be your VD. You move cursor down here, you see like a ruler here. You left click, and then this one show you V1, but we need VD. But the format is that you need to use the V and then VD, and then you hit OK. This is your plot IV curve for the diode. So the next thing is that if you want to see the V on for the diode, to see how much voltage you need to turn on the diode, right? It's just like switch, one-way switch. So you simply go to plot setting, and then you go to note annotations, and then you go to draw a line, and then you can just draw the line, and then you can estimate your V on for the diode. So this one is about 0.85 something. This is 0.9. And you also can find the forward resistance, right? Because you know that the forward resistance is the slope of the line here is become what, delta I over delta V. Okay, sorry, that's not so clear. Just delta I over delta V. So this gives you the slope, but you know your resistance equal to V over I. So actually is become 1 over slope of the line. Okay. So that pretty much about how to use the LTSPICEIV for to get the plot of the diode characteristic or IV curve. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.